All right, Shalom. First off and foremost, I'd like to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone and Ruel, and much peace, safety, blessings to the hopefully elect pushing this truth and sincerity and diligence. All right, the the apostles, you know what I'm saying, elders of Great Millstone already, proclaimed it to be this year, death, destruction, and diligence. You know what I'm saying? The year of death, destruction, and diligence. And as you can see, you know what I'm saying, this year, being that us being the true prophets or men of the Lord, Lord willing, we're supposed to be in the spirit of prophecy. So it is going to soon be a whole lot of death, It's this second coming, you know what I'm saying, Yahweh Shem Shai is going to be a whole lot of death, It's going to be some of your family members, close friends that you might have had, hey, all throughout the scriptures it tell you, the mothers, fathers, sons, daughters, all that. But Lord willing, I'm gonna get into a quick lesson, and Lord willing, be edifying. This is on Zechariah 13:8. It says, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Most High Yahweh, two parts therein shall be cut off and die, and but the third part, but the third shall be left therein." And that's 2/3 of our nation of people. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Natives. All right, that makes up the true Israelites. All right, according to Scripture. And the 2/3 of our nation of people are going to die because what? Hey, they didn't want to turn to the Lord. All right, they had a chance to, when the men of the Lord was out on the highways and hedges to turn to Him. But what they didn't. All right, they didn't want to keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability. So that's why Yahweh Shem Shai say, hey, they gonna be put to death. All right, no matter what, no matter how you might feel towards a person. All right, if they not doing the will of Yahweh Shem Shai, they will be put to death. All right, and it's gonna be a whole lot of death. This is Isaiah. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, and verse 15. "For behold, the Most High Yahweh will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his word, for by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many." All right, so the slaying of Yahweh Shem Shai is going to be many. All right, because ultimately the word to come is not for many. All right, it's for few, and those few will be 144,000 elect men. All right, and their families, and you look at the population. The population is like 7 billion people. All right. The land of the Lord is going to be many. All right, this land of America or Babylon, known in the scriptures, is going to be totally desolate. All right. This is Proverbs chapter 8, verse 36. I'm gonna start at verse 35. "For whoso findeth me findeth life." All right, we know that the only ones that gonna find Yahweh Shem Shai is those elect. All right, we find the light because we run into these scriptures. All right, Yahweh Shem Shai had from before you was even born, he had put this spirit on you. All right, but every different brother had his timer, so to say, a different timer to wake up to this truth. All right, it says, "And shall obtain favor of the Most High." It says, "But he that sinned against me wrongeth his own soul. And all they that love me hate, all they that hate me love that." All right, and that goes to the nation of our people. All right, because what? We know that they're the only ones that can't sin. All right, according to Leviticus 26 and 46. It says, "All they that hate me love that." And that's why the slaying of the Lord is going to be many. Because a lot of people hate Yahweh Shem Shai because what? They don't want to walk into his ways. All right? Because we know that when you love Yahweh Shem Shai, you keep his statutes and commandments. All right. Another quick precept. All right, this is the book of Amos, chapter 9, and this is verse 10. It says, "All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which shall say, the evil shall not overtake us nor prevent us." All right, so all the sinners of Yahweh Shemel Shai, like I brought out earlier, they'll be the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives. So when Yahweh Shemel Shai return, if you wouldn't, doing His will, and ultimately, if you don't, hold on, let me get this right quick, just not to, be jumping all over the place, but this is Ezekiel 9:4. All right, and the Most High said unto him, "Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof." So if you're not one of those elect men that have that mark, going to the word tov, all right, so it means mark of exemption. If you don't have that mark of exemption, then you're gonna be canned. Yahweh Shem Shai is not gonna have sympathy for nobody. Whenever He returns, whenever Yahweh Shai returns to redeem the elect. All right, and also you heathens, because it's gonna be a lot of heathenistic nations that's gonna be destroyed. This is Jeremiah 16:4. It says, "They shall die of grievous deaths. They shall not be lamented." All right, going into not being buried. It says, "Neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth, and they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth." All right, so hey man, it is gonna be like the prophets. The scriptures tell you, it's gonna be like a time never seen before. All right, the grievous deaths. So the ways that Lord tell us to meditate terror, but the ways that the Lord might put a lot of these people to death is gonna be like stuff we never even thought of before. Real treacherous and detrimental deaths. All right. Yeah, it says they should be consumed by the sword. All right, by famine. Seeing you might see somebody that starved to death. A person might not have food at all. That just might be the lot that Yahweh Shema Shai have that those certain people set up to die by. This is 2nd Ezra 9:22. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept, and my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect. All right, so let the multitude perish that was born in vanity. So all these, when the Lord say the slaying of the many shall be the slaying of the Lord shall be many, there's gonna be all those souls that was basically created just to be put to death. And who can stop that? Nobody. Because that's the Lord's will. What you gonna hate the Lord because he created these people to be put to death? No, the Lord will kill you too. If you don't have that mark and you're not a man of the Lord, Salaki, the Lord will put you to death too. But you gonna hate the Lord because if you had a mom and she was wicked, and the Lord put her to death? So you gonna hate the Lord and be like, man, you killed my mom, and so on with foolishness. If you didn't keep the laws, keep the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai, pray, fast, and do the will of Yahweh Shema Shai, you can hang it up. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because without faith, the faith is going to allow you to do these works, okay? And believe and call on the name of the Lord. All right? So, Lord willing, I hope this was edifying. You know, just proclaiming the word. You know what I'm saying? The slander of the Lord is going to be many. It's gonna be, the times to come is going to be like time never seen before. All right? So, with that, I hope it was edifying. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, that rule well and much peace, safety, blessings to the hopefully elect, pushing the truth across the four winds, and sincerity and diligence. Shalom.